BCCI official makes it very clear that India has no involvement in England and New Zealand's cancellation of the Pakistan tour. I'll give you more details on that. Uske baad, James Neesham has made it very clear that he is on Morgan's side in the spat between Morgan and Ravichandran Ashwin. Aur sabse ant mein, Ravichandran Ashwin himself breaks the silence on that altercation between Tim Southee, Morgan and himself. What has he said in that Twitter post? Well, I'm going to be telling you in today's episode of News Tracker. Hello everybody, I hope you're well and of course keeping safe. My name is Nivedna Prabhu. Welcome to Cricket Tracker. Cricket Tracker is your one-stop destination for everything related to cricket. But before I begin this video, if you haven't liked, shared and subscribed to our channel as yet, you're definitely missing out on a lot. So go ahead and hit that button quickly. And without wasting any more time, let's begin today's video. PCB dealt with a huge blow earlier this month when both cricket boards, New Zealand Cricket as well as ECB, decided to cancel their tour of Pakistan. And on the other hand, of course, there were several allegations that BCCI was involved in this kind of decision making for those two cricket boards. Now, the entire context has been this, where the BCCI official had to really come out and say that they have no involvement in this. Now, how did it come to this? Well, let me tell you. Now, Pakistan's Minister of Information and Broadcasting, Fawad Chowdhury, said the email containing the security threats was sent from an associated device in India using VPN showing IP address location of Singapore. After he said that, a senior BCCI official has clearly denied India's involvement in any such doing. He said, "We wish Ramesh Raja good luck that Pakistan cricket reaches new heights under him. We want to clear one thing, that the BCCI has no role in the cancellation of England and New Zealand tour to Pakistan." Well, of course, on one hand, the Pakistan minister has leveled these allegations, but on the other hand, the BCCI official has made it very clear that, there is no involvement of India or BCCI in this entire, episode that has happened. But on the other hand, just yesterday on Cricket Tracker, we were telling you that ECB chief Eoin Morgan did say the fact that they will be looking to, of course, having a proper tour of Pakistan maybe sometime next year. So how do you all look at that? Are you excited about looking forward to that clash whenever it happens? Let me know in the comments below. In the IPL 2021 UAE leg, we did definitely see some tempers flaring in that match where Eoin Morgan and of course Ravichandran Ashwin and Tim Southee clashed a little bit on the field when DC and KKR were taking on each other. Now, after that episode, a lot of people have made their choices, they've made their sides, they've given their opinion about this entire thing that really happened on the field. The latest person to be talking about this is New Zealand player James Neesham. Now, he was asked to pick sides, or rather, to kind of tell people who does he think is right, or most necessarily does he even support Ravichandran Ashwin in that particular matter. Now, what did James Neesham say? Well, let's find out. Now, he was asked if he's on Ashwin's side or Morgan's. Now, Neesham was quick to take Morgan's, and in that reply, he said Morgan, obviously, while answering that question on Twitter. Now, you all tell me, of course, on one hand, Neesham has made his choice, but how do you view this entire episode rather than who's right or wrong? What do you really think should have been an approach in this kind of, a situation? What did you kind of make of that situation? Give me your thoughts quickly in the comments below. Continuing to talk about this altercation between Ravichandran Ashwin, Tim Southee and of course Eoin Morgan, it just doesn't seem to die down. So the only person who could really address this matter is of course Ashwin himself. Now, he took to Twitter to really break down and give everybody, what really happened there, or rather the kind of events that took place, and also what was said to him and why that reaction necessarily came in. Now, in that series of tweets, he threw light on the sequence of events, and he also stated that Morgan called him a disgrace for his actions. Point number one, he said, "I turned to run the moment I saw the fielder throw and didn't know the ball had hit Rishabh. 2, will I run if I see it? Of course I will, and I'm allowed to. 3, am I a disgrace like Morgan said I was? Of course not. 4, did I fight? No. I stood up for myself, and that's what my teachers and parents taught me to do, and please teach your children to stand up for themselves. In Morgan or Southee's world of cricket, they can choose and stick to what they believe is right or wrong, but do not have the right to take a moral high ground and use words that are derogatory. What's even more surprising is the fact that people are discussing this and also trying to talk about who is the good and bad person here." Now, just before, of course, we got into this news, right before this, I did tell you that Neesham has taken Morgan's side, but if you look at last point of Ashwin, where he's saying that, people are deciding who's good and bad at the end of the day, he was just merely standing up for himself. And if, anybody really, gives a derogatory remark, sometimes people do kind of react in a different way, and he feels like he was right in his own context. Now, what do you all think about this, especially after the fact that Ashwin has addressed this, as blatantly as possible? So you give me your thoughts about this entire episode, of course, in the comment section below. Well, उसी के साथ दोस्तों ये वीडियो यहीं पर खत्म होता है. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Follow all our social media channels, including our Telegram channel, because वहाँ पे you'll find some amazing match-winning combos as well as fantasy tips for your fantasy team. So especially during the Indian T20 League, you know where to head, to our Telegram channel to get the best of all that knowledge that you require. My name is Nivedna Prabhu. मैं आपको जल्दी देखने वाली हूँ, लेकिन उसके लिए do not forget to hit that subscribe button. And until I see you next time, like I always say, take care of yourselves and stay safe. Bye-bye.